Yeah, so have you ever seen any of the old projects you used to work on when you were a kid and going to school? Like, has your parents ever saved any of them and like kept them somewhere where you might end up just like finding them by an accident and looking at them? Because I recently found one that my mom had away, and it was interesting to look at because it made me look at like see I was able to see what my younger self was like thinking at the time and stuff like that, right? And so like, look, this is an old project that I worked on when I was very young, where I like was like, I don't know, like 6 or 7 or like 9 or something, who knows. But I pretty much made my own like animal, and it's kind of interesting because there's a whole like paper that's supposed to like describe what I was thinking, like what information I found in this animal, essentially, like if I like found it or discovered it, a new animal. And it's like super interesting because it's like looking at the picture of like what it is, I could see what I was thinking so clearly, like on what type of animal I was looking at. Like there's literally an elephant body and then like a tiger's tail, and then the legs are like cheetahs, and then it has like bear claws on the feet or whatever. And it's just so interesting to like look at and think about like the process the young version of me like went through thinking of this animal and coming up with such a detailed like description of it, but also just taking parts from like other animals, because like it's not even like it's a super like uniform animal where like all the colors are like matching up or anything. It literally just the colors matching up with the animals I took the characteristics from. It's kind of funny, and like I named it. Look, it's called a Biloxolich or something like that, which is like, I don't even know how. That I might have pronounced that right. I don't even know, but it's like I don't know how I even came up with that name, but it's kind of awesome. It's kind of a nice name. But yeah, it's just really interesting to see like an old project and like see how I'm like how I thought about it and how I like came up with these ideas, and like how I wrote them out, and like what my thought process was when I did these things. And it's just kind of fun to look at and look back at, and like kind of see my old self while I was doing like these projects and stuff. It's just nice to see how I've grown and stuff. But yeah, that's it. Peace.